All right, everybody. We are here on the relationship podcast. And what is it called, everybody?
Are you for
Are you
real
for
though?
real?
All right. So, again, on Instagram, on this one, you can chime in. You can actually, I'll bring you in on the screen and hopefully we can hear you and everybody else can hear you. If not, you can call in at that number 470-493-9928 to join in and say what you got to say. So, and we hope that y'all can hear us as well. So, what we got going on today? What's the
All
topic?
right, y'all. How y'all week been so far?
Wonderful.
My week
Okay.
is, yes, mine's been splendid as well.
All right, all right.
It's good to be
So,
here with you all.
Oh yeah, good to
absolutely.
be with you too. Absolutely.
So I like to play games. I'm about them games we like to play. So tonight I have 4 different topics that we want to discuss. We're going to do what they call a round robin. You get them and go. So I'm going to give you the first statement. We're going to go, and then we're going to have some add-ins. And that's when you all can call in the
BJ.
470-493-9928. All right.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yes, we're ready to go in. And don't forget on Instagram, if y'all want to get in on the screen, we think we'll be able to hear y'all and the panel will be able to hear y'all as well. If not, call in on the number, or if you really want to make something happen, just log out of there and come in on YouTube at Street Tactics Radio. But go ahead, sweet mama.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Tell me,
ma'am.
give it to y'all. Tell me, give it to
Always
y'all.
ready.
Give me number 1. All right, here we go. At your age now, what is one thing you must have in a significant other?
Me, trust,
Okay, you want to expound upon that?
communication. I really feel like you should have a discussion about expectations so that we can be on the same page, because you might want one thing and I might want another. You might want polygamy. I might want to be, just a committed relationship. You might want threesomes. I only like 2. You might have some fetishes that you didn't get.
I mean, you only
get.
like 2.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
2 more? That's 3.
No, 2. 1 on 1.
She don't know.
Oh,
Play
okay.
that game tonight.
1-to-1.
Exactly. Like it's 2. Me and the other person, so we equal 2. 1 and 1
Okay.
equals 2. So
All right.
you have to have these type of communications, especially about finance. So one person won't feel like, because sometimes 9 times out of 10 people don't make the
Miss
same
Leslie,
amount
I
of money.
said give it one thing.
One thing.
Oh,
Oh, I'm giving
She
you
done wrote the
everything.
book.
you gotta have like one thing you gotta have.
I gotta have communication.
Okay. Baldy.
Gotta have loyalty. Gotta have somebody that's loyal. Somebody that's willing to ride this ride with you called life.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you explained what ride you was talking about. Go ahead.
And
We had
that comes with it. And that comes with the trust. I mean, that loyalty and trust thing go hand in hand. And the communication go in there. I mean,
I
if
asked
you're
y'all
somebody,
one thing.
but it's levels to it though.
Damn
It's
it.
levels. It's levels.
One thing, one word.
Loyalty.
All right, Concrete, you up next.
a car. No, I'm messing.
Oh my.
No. Trust.
Teeth.
Yeah. 2. Okay, then loyalty.
I say
Okay.
teeth. We gotta have teeth.
Oh, teeth.
Hey, what?
Yeah, she gotta have
Say
some
what?
teeth in her mouth. She gotta have some teeth in
Well,
her mouth.
what you told
Oh
me
my
before the
God! He said
conversation
teeth.
is better if they don't have teeth in their mouth.
But that's in the
Shit.
back.
And I know, like I know, you don't want no teeth. They getting away.
Exactly. So I don't know why you lying about that one.
Man, teeth
uh,
getting away. I think you had your best life when they fall out.
Right.
hey.
Or take them out. Or put them out.
Well, we got someone in the comments said trust is the key.
All right,
That's true.
BJ. All
Let me
right,
tell
BJ.
you. Let me tell y'all what my analogy is.
Okay.
Can everybody just give their spill on why they're one word? Like you said, loyalty, and what did you say, sweet mama?
Well, she ain't say nothing yet.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm the moderator.
Oh, what's yours though, sweet mama?
I would say probably, which I ain't got it yet, loyalty.
Loyalty. So you loyalty, and concrete. You what?
Trust and loyalty.
No, it's only one
Same
word.
thing.
Concrete. Trust or loyalty. Which one?
He in
Okay.
the same group.
Okay. All right. Troyalty.
What?
Loyalty.
Okay, guess what?
Uh-huh.
You can't have any of that without communication, because you have to communicate what you want out of a relationship, because everybody wants something different. Some people don't care nothing about loyalty. They don't care nothing about trust. They like, I'm with you, and as long as I'm standing in front of you, I'm with you. When I'm behind your back, I'm wherever I want to be.
All right. Well, let's go with Troy communication.
Communication is
No,
everything.
Troy communication. That's trust,
But
loyalty, and communication.
remember, communication comes in verbal and nonverbal forms. I'm about to hit
Yes,
y'all
it
with the
does.
True. True that.
verbal
True
and
that.
nonverbal, because even though you may not say it and communicate it verbally behind my back, or if I'm not there, wherever, you should be able to still have that loyalty to me
Right.
wherever.
But mhm.
Without me having to physically be there in your presence.
But I'm telling you, like communication, you have to communicate your expectations in a relationship
We're not
to
talking about
even,
expectations. We're
huh?
not talking about that. We're not talking about. We talking about if you said loyalty, but then you said communication. We know communication in some form, because remember, everybody can't talk. Everybody not verbal, so we
But they
have to
Right.
communicate
trust.
the best way they can, though.
Right. That's what I said. Verbal and nonverbal. The
Yeah.
loyalty. The
Mhm.
loyalty.
Right.
Okay.
Southside
All right.
Doughboy. If you can hear what we're talking about, right?
Sounds going
Try to
on in here.
chime in. We want to try something while we're talking. I don't want you guys to stop talking. I want us to try something because I want
All
him to
right.
try to come on the screen and talk and join into our conversation. And I want to see if y'all can hear him, because that
All
way we
right.
can get we can get the Instagram crowd in on it as well.
Okay.
So Doughboy, see if you can let me invite you in, and then we're gonna try to see if you can come on, and then we can hear you as well. But
All right.
go ahead, guys. Y'all go ahead
So let's go over. Let's move on to something else.
okay.
This is a statement that I saw today on social media. It says a lot of relationships end by listening to family members and miserable friends. True
Yeah.
or false? And explain.
True.
Oh, that's true.
True.
What up,
That's
Speak
Explain.
the
true.
Money? Well, I'll say it's true too, because you can't be listening to your peoples, because sometimes your peoples can sabotage your whole relationship. You see what I'm saying? And then
True that.
sometimes they may not like the person, and they may not like you with him or her in the beginning. So that's the thing about that.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. Some people have their own um,
Agenda.
agenda before they even allow the person to open up their mouth and say anything. They might not
Can
just
hear you.
like how confident that individual is,
Shouts out
whether
to
it
Right.
be male
Marta.
or female.
Shouts out to if Kim. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Can y'all hear him talking?
No.
No.
Hey, Southside, talk real quick. Do like a check 1 2. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Okay. 1 2. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Something happened, but okay. All right. All right. Go ahead, guys.
Okay. Any other comments in reference to the miserable friends family?
I just know some people can just like
I'm
be one. They be on some divide and conquer. So, they'll talk to you and discuss certain things with you, then talk to your mate, discuss certain things with them. But their ultimate goal is to divide and conquer. But you and your mate, whoever your significant other is, you have to have a pact with each other. You know each other's language. So can't nobody come over to me and tell me anything about my mate that they said and it don't even sound like how they talk. You know what I mean? And even if they know how they talk, like you can't allow people to penetrate your relationship because once they penetrate it, they conquer it, and you don't have anything left because you just let everybody say whatever they want to say, and you
Let
on a
me ask,
bandwagon with it.
let me throw this spice in the
Mhm.
mix. So this is another statement. Listen to it. Remember what I just said about the family members and miserable friends.
Can you hear
Right.
Do
me now?
you think
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all.
that single friends should hang with friends who are married or in relationships?
Yes.
yeah.
For me, it's
I
a
don't think.
balance. I keep
Yeah,
saying what she going through, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna stay over here because the grass is not greener on the other side. Bye,
No,
girl.
meaning like you might have a significant, say I had a husband, right?
Hmm.
And my husband didn't like that my girlfriend was single, my homegirl
Yeah.
was single. And when I would go out with her, he would always figure that she was trying to manipulate me into becoming single with hanging out with her. So therefore, he didn't want me to have homegirls go out with him. They want to come over, always listening to conversations. How do you feel about that?
but can't nobody manipulate you. It's
Exactly.
either you want to go or you don't want to go. If you don't want to go, you're not gonna do it. I mean,
Right.
you could be in a strip club. A stripper could be all over you,
Right.
trying to get you to spend all that bread. But if you don't want to do it, you're not gonna do it.
It's
You're
called
not going
discipline. Once you
right.
discipline, nobody can deter you.
That's loyalty.
Exactly.
That's that
That's
Yeah,
that
loyalty.
and a
loyalty
part of
again.
loyalty is being disciplined. That's the key to
Right.
being loyal is being disciplined.
You gotta be able to say, nah, man, what I got at
Exactly.
home is worth way more than that in the street.
Exactly. That's the
But
next
what?
man I
So let
want.
me.
I am worth way more than whoever he meets.
Uh, before y'all say something else, Doughboy, say something, and I'm gonna see if they can hear you. Can y'all hear him?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right, we're gonna just have to try something different. Um, ah, I know you can hear me, right? Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So simply tense as communication is the key. Everything else will follow. Definitely true. BJ says true.
Yeah.
Simply
I'm gonna
ten
send you a
again
link.
says not if you're talking to a well-rounded family member who's understanding and open to both sides. That'll tell you when you're wrong as well, and that's acceptable. Simply 10 again, yes, they may learn something. That's not always the case. I've been single and married friend. All right, all right, all right, all right.
I mean, I think you should be able to be adult about it and have different types of friends, whether they be married, single,
Right.
in a situation, whatever.
One, two.
Right. It
I
shouldn't
mean,
be just the status of your friends' relationships with other people really shouldn't even matter.
Kimmy, right, correct. I agree.
So, with that being said, so we know from some of us who are 40 and over that times have really changed from when we might have gotten with our significant others back in the 90s. What do you all think about social media and dating?
Problems.
I don't think so. I mean,
I do.
You don't have
Give
to
me
put
the
everything
okay. Let's
that you
do the
do.
pros and cons. What's the pros
You
of social media dating? Or hookup?
It ain't no pros. Ain't no
Ain't no
pros.
pro. Ain't
No
no good thing
pros.
about social media dating.
Nah. I don't see
You
no
don't think it's no
benefit.
pros?
I don't think so. You mean
Really?
social media? You mean like dating apps, or are you
Like,
talking about
like the dating
Instagram?
apps, the
Okay, all
dating
right, so
apps.
that's different. Okay, so
Okay,
dating
social
apps,
media.
it could be you can meet somebody that you normally would not meet. For example, the pandemic. One, nobody single meeting nobody because everybody had a mask on. So if you was on OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, any of these dating apps, period, you might have met somebody that, oh, somebody,
Conquer,
yeah,
we got
but
feedback.
Oh, for real? Oh, my
Yeah.
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
echo.
Okay.
all
It's
right,
stopped now, right?
That's
yeah,
better.
you good now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, you would have met somebody that you wouldn't have normally met because wasn't nobody going nowhere. Everybody was everybody was bored. The first year of the pandemic, who was meeting people? I mean,
You mean physically meeting people?
yeah, physically. Physically, we
Okay.
weren't going to work. Physically, most people, the majority of people were at home. So you weren't meeting anybody. So if I was social media, you wouldn't meet anybody.
And I didn't meet
Now,
nobody.
right, see? That's what I'm saying. I mean, you wouldn't have met anybody. But now social media has made it so you can meet a person from home, 2 o'clock in the morning in your bed,
Mm.
on a Sunday morning after church, whatever. You are able to do that. Whether it
I'm too
be,
paranoid for that one.
oh, but I mean, we all know people on Instagram. People ask to follow you on Instagram.
Oh, they
Yeah, but
DMing
I
you,
never
Miss
did
Leslie.
anybody that's on my social media. I never did.
Really? Okay.
They tried.
So,
They tried, but I didn't.
hmm.
I'm
So
gonna say
y'all
this,
remember the old Black Planet and
I'm just
MySpace?
the
Now
type
look at
that
all
you gonna have
others.
to find a way to figure out where I'm at. You gonna have to bump into me.
oh God,
Yes, because I don't want nothing from no social media app. I don't. I think people, like they just be saying stuff and
but I can't
yeah.
even say that because I've met people and we may not hooked up on a romantic level, but I ain't got jobs from people. Meaning that
You
we've
didn't. You got
connected.
what? You got what?
Meaning that I've found a job when I was
Oh,
jobless
that's a
before.
different
Yeah.
type of search. That's a
No,
different
no,
type of
no. He meant
networking.
No,
That's
like
no.
different.
But
no.
we
It
might have,
started off as
we
a
right,
social dating site, but they might have been a nice person. You may not click like, "Ooh, he eye candy." I'm gonna sock it to
right,
him. But as you have a conversation with that person, you might develop something else that you found in common with them, or they were a great network. They might be a government worker, a business owner, an entrepreneur.
right,
Well, I don't kind of like that person on a sexual level. I don't, because now it's not just a visual part. But I'm like, ooh, like I was telling little LL Cool J from the previous show. Yeah, he looked good to eye, but he had nothing behind him. I'm like, oh, child, no, no, thank you. So it's like
right,
that. You move to a different realm of looking at them in a different light.
right. Because I never pull back from the opportunity to meet somebody because I never know what may come out of it. I may
Yeah, I
meet
meet people
somebody
on
through,
social media, but it never go
right,
nothing further than that.
right. But I look at it like this. Since I'm single, I leave the box open. Now, if I was with somebody, of course I would not be out here meeting women through social media. I would be like, nah, I'm with somebody. I don't even want to get that perception to my lady that, I'm out here dating or trying to date. But when you're
Okay.
single, you meet people for different reasons. I mean, you may say, hey, like Sweet Mama said, it may be a situation where you and a person romantically did not click, but that doesn't mean y'all can't be cool, be homies, homegirl, homeboy, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
it happens like that sometimes. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've met people and I've gotten my next career job through somebody before. Now if I had never met that person, I would have never had that opportunity. So
Yeah,
I mean, I can't knock
I
it.
can see
Yeah.
meetings for networking and business and stuff like that. I'm talking about I'm thinking about
No, no, no.
personal.
It doesn't start off like that though. It doesn't
Yeah.
start off as a
Yeah, but it
business
could end
type
like
of.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Right.
understand.
Correct.
I see where you
Yeah,
get. Don't start off that
Yeah.
way.
yeah. Just
It
because you
start off
meet
with
somebody
business
don't
and
mean
then it
you.
turn into personal.
Right.
It could be that too. I mean, I've
Right.
done it both ways. I've had somebody I've done business with, and once I get my money, or the opportunity, they see them in a different light, and it might not
You
be
better give me my
instantaneous.
money.
It
Pay
could
me
be
what
Right.
you
years.
owe me.
It could be
Right.
years down the road. So Simply 10 says she's still working through the pandemic. Chrissy Webb said they are looking to hook up then too. And it was just to your face. But BJ, I met my man through the pandemic face to face and worked in public. I know that's right, girl. I wasn't in the
Hey,
house
listen.
working. I've been in that pandemic street since day one.
Mm.
Never could work from home like some of these little telework and tele people. Must be nice people. I've been out here and they got to see all these cute little eyes and this little blonde hair trick them girl that walk. So it just
But
depends,
you know what?
So
I've seen some people with a mask on and some without the mask, and I wasn't even interested anymore.
well, it depends. Some of us like to
Yeah.
wear masks, no matter what was for pandemic or for peekaboo. So you just gotta figure it out. Peekaboo time or pandemic time, man. It's always good to play dress up. See, all them years of dress up worked out for me. So just think about that social media. So now that we talk about social media, now we're trying to grow on our platforms of social media. So now that you may have some type of popularity out, let's say, or now we have new followers and individuals who come onto the platform. Have you noticed that people are starting to DM you or try to friend request you?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you say to that, Miss Leslie?
Nothing.
Okay. What about you, Baldy?
I mean, I've met people through social media. I mean, I had somebody DM me, and we talked for a while. We did the little Instagram, I guess, FaceTime type chat or whatever, and we met in person. They weren't what I thought they were in person. I mean, would they
Exactly.
portray? No, but no. Personality wise, they were extrovert. But when I
Okay.
met them, they were very introverted, and they
They was
even said,
smitten by you.
right, I don't know. But yeah, but I mean, they weren't the same. I mean, they weren't the same person in that aspect. They weren't
I think it goes
as
for males and
extroverted.
females. I think some and male, a lot of people say, I've got, oh God, send me this picture. I do this, that to you. And then when they see they like, I said, oh, you all that stuff you was talking, you not talking.